Communique of the Extraordinary Summit of the Troop Contributing Countries to the African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia and the Federal Government of Somalia. At the invitation of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, the Summit of Heads of State and Government of Troop Contributing Countries to the African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia was held on the 25th of April 2025 under the chairmanship of His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. The summit was attended by His Excellency Dr. Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, President of the Federal Government of Somalia, His Excellency Professor Kithure Kindiki, Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Abdul Kader Kamil Mohammed, Prime Minister of the Republic of Djibouti, His Excellency Dr. Mustafa Maldubli, Prime Minister of the Arab Republic of Egypt, and Her Excellency Aisha Mohamed Musa, Minister of Defense of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. The summit was also attended by His Excellency Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, Chairperson of the African Union Commission, His Excellency Dr. Wokni Gebeyehu, Executive Secretary of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, His Excellency James Swan, Special Representative of the United Nations Secretary General and the Head of the United Nations Transition Mission in Somalia, Her Excellency Ms. Aisa Kachira Kirabo, Assistant Secretary General and Head of the United Nations Support Office in Somalia, and also in attendance were Their Excellencies, the ambassadors in Uganda of the European Union delegation, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America. The purpose of the summit was to discuss the prevailing security situation in Somalia, and during the summit, the heads of state received a report of the ministerial meeting, that is for Ministers of Foreign Affairs and Defense, on the review and proposed way forward on the security situation and performance of OSAM sector by sector, update on the Somali security forces, state of preparedness and progress in force generation, integration and mentorship, status of handed over forward operating bases, the OSAM exit plan, funding of OSAM, and TCCs, plus Somalia peer review mechanism for oversight, accountability, coordination, monitoring and evaluation for OSAM, and the Somali Security Development Plan. The summit was preceded by the ministerial and senior officials meeting from the 22nd to the 24th of April 2025 at Misil Hotel, Kampala, where a ministerial report was adopted and presented to the heads of state and government. The summit noted with appreciation the progress made by the leadership of the federal government of Somalia, which includes joining the East African Community, becoming a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council, lifting of the arms embargo, implementing financial reforms necessary for economic growth, as well as preparation for the next election, where they have embarked on registration of voters. Directed the chiefs of defense forces of the TCCs plus Somalia to work out a comprehensive plan to deter, degrade, and eliminate Al-Shabaab. Underscored the importance to increase the OSAM troops on a bilateral basis in the short run to address the prevailing security situation in Somalia so as not to roll back the hard-earned gains made so far. Reaffirmed their commitment to continue to support the federal government of Somalia in its stabilization efforts in the spirit of Pan-Africanism. Stressed the need to increase air assets, capabilities, and intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance as force multipliers, and further underscored the importance of using all available assets in a coordinated manner. Underlined the need to ensure proper fortification of forward operating bases in the OSAM sectors. Encouraged the federal government of Somalia to strengthen civil-military coordination, prioritizing humanitarian relief and quick impact stabilization projects in recovered territories to consolidate security gains and foster enduring community trust. Took note of the federal government of Somalia's efforts to strengthen its relationship with the federal member states through the National Consultative Council mechanism. Reaffirmed the need to establish mechanisms for countering extremist narratives to counter al-Shabaab propaganda by promoting interests as opposed to identity. Stress the importance of recruiting community, local defense forces, and mobile forces to hold and consolidate areas that were liberated. Underscored the need to finalize the African Union and United Nations procedures to expedite the deployment of the Egyptian troops. Stressed the importance of addressing operational shortfalls through provision of adequate, sustainable, and predictable funding and rapid force generation to fill identified capability gaps, ensuring mission effectiveness and boosting morale among deployed personnel. Reiterated that the best solution to adequate, predictable, and sustainable funding is the application of the UN Security Council Resolution 2719 of 2023 on Somalia. Welcomed the role of the traditional and non-traditional partners to support the African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia and the federal government of Somalia. Agreed to submit the decisions of the recommendations of this extraordinary summit of the troop contributing countries to the African Union Support and Stabilization Mission in Somalia and the federal government of Somalia to the African Union Peace and Security Council for endorsement and onward transmission to the United Nations Security Council as a working document, and commended His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, for convening this extraordinary summit and expressed appreciation for the excellent facilities extended by the government of the Republic of Uganda to all delegations. Done at Entebbe State House on the 25th of April, 2025, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Dr. Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, President of the Federal Government of Somalia, His Excellency Professor Kithure Kindiki, Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Abdulkadir Kamil Mohammed, Prime Minister of the Republic of Djibouti, His Excellency Dr. Mustafa Madubli, Prime Minister of the Arab Republic of Egypt, and Her Excellency Engineer Aisha Mohammed Musa, Minister of Defense of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. Your Excellencies, I beg to submit for your consideration.